Hello friends, this is Dr. Mitesh Gala, presently teaching in Campaign School. Welcome to the online teaching resource.
Hi, we are getting into test number 6, the model answer obviously, circle, coordinate geometry and graphical solutions. So only 3 topics and all 3 are good topics, okay? So there the question paper is, please, it's also there in the description box. Take a printout of it, take 1 hour's time, finish the paper and only then come back. If you're not writing the paper and you're just looking at the answers, it's not going to make any sense, let me tell you. There are also 5 more tests before that. All of them are there in the description box. You can pick up all those tests, start working on it. Otherwise it's just a waste of time. Alright, now that you're back, I hope that you've written the paper well, and let's see how the model answer will be. So question 1a, they say that AB is 8 centimeters and this is perpendicular. CM is 2, your target is to find the radius of the circle. So what you're going to do is, we'll call the radius as r centimeters and we will find AM, which will be half, that is 4 centimeters. OM is what if I can find, then I can apply Pythagoras here. So OC is basically the radius and CM is 2, therefore OM is going to be r minus 2 centimeters. Take this triangle, apply Pythagoras and we are sorted. So before we directly start with Pythagoras, we'll have to have few things ready for us. So we'll first say OM perpendicular to AB, that is given, and therefore we can say that AM is half of AB. So that will be 4 centimeters. Reason will be perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle to the chord bisects the chord. Please write the full statement. I am not writing it because I don't have place and my marks are not going to get deducted, but yours will. So please write the full statement. So now that we got this 4, we will further say OA equals OC equals to R, radii of same circle. So both are radii. Therefore, we can say OM is basically r minus 2 centimeters. Now, finally, in triangle OMA, we shall say angle M is 90 degrees and therefore we are applying Pythagoras. So OA square is equal to OM square plus AM square. That will be Pythagoras theorem. So therefore, OA is r, OM is r minus 2 and AM is 4. So what will I get? R square plus 4 minus 4r plus 16. So this will get cancelled and what will I then get is step 9. Therefore 4r I am pushing on the other side, so positive, is equal to 20, and final step, therefore r is equal to 5 centimeters. So we can say therefore radius is equal to 5 centimeters. I hope you managed to get this question. It is a good one, not that simple, neither straight question. How will you give marks to yourself? So first 1 mark when you get OM as r minus 2, next 1 mark when you apply Pythagoras, and final 1 mark when you get r as 5 centimeters. I hope you managed to crack this question. Let's move on to the next one, question 1b. So 1b, they say this is the equation, find the slope and the y-intercept. Y-intercept is denoted by c. So you have to write this in the format of y is equal to mx plus c. So 5y x and pushing 4 on the other side. Only y, so therefore putting 5 down. So this will be 1 by 5, 4 by 5. So y is equal to mx plus c. So therefore m is the slope, which will be 1 by 5. And this is the y-intercept, which we call it as c, which is going to be 4 by 5. So we got the y-intercept, we got the slope as well. Now slope is given, y-intercept is given, get the equation. So use the same thing again. Y is equal to mx plus c. So y is equal to m is minus 4x and c is 2. Pushing it on the other side, so 4x plus y is equal to 2 becomes our equation. Simple question, yeah, but you can expect such type in the exam. 1 mark for slope, 1 mark for y-intercept, and 1 mark for the equation. I hope you could catch these 3 marks straight away. They are bonus, okay? So you should get them nicely and easily. Next one, 1c. Now for 1c, they are giving you an equation which you have to, they expect you to draw it on the graph. Then the values of x and y are given and you find the values of x and y. So let's first get 3 points which we can plot in order on the graph in order to get this line on the graph. Okay, so make x or y any one of them as the subject. So I'm making y as the subject, so 2y pushing 3 on the other side, so negative and plus 5. So y is equal to negative 3x plus 5 by 2. So now my table x, y and x comma y. So if I take x as 1, alright, so it's going to be minus 3 plus 5, that is 2 by 2, so 1. So first point I will get is 1 1. If I take x as 3, okay, so it's going to be minus 9 plus 5, so minus 4 by 2, minus 2. Now let me take it as negative 1 maybe. So it will be positive 3, 3 plus 5, 8 divided by 2, so 4. So this is 3 minus 2 and minus 1 by 4. If you want, you can show the workings as well. If you do not show the working also is absolutely fine according to me. But it entirely depends on your school teacher. So if your school teacher says this is fine, direct, great. If they want the workings, you are expected to show the workings. That's your 1C. Obviously you will draw the graph. Always take 1 centimeter as 1 unit unless they tell you to change it, okay? So the first point is 1 by 1. So that's here. The next one 3 by minus 2. So 3 by minus 2. And the last one minus 1 by 4. So minus 1 by 4. Minus 1, sorry, here is minus 1 by 4. So that should be here. So I got my 3 points. Let's join the 3 points to see how well the line looks, okay? They need to be collinear. If they are not collinear, that means something has gone wrong from your side, okay? So please see to it that they are all collinear points. And now once you've drawn it, write the name of the equation. 3x plus 2y is equal to 5. Now y is equal to 7. So y is equal to 7 is going to be here. So my bad, I'll have to extend this line further so that it can hit with y-axis, okay? Now y is equal to 7. So from y ka 7, I am drawing a line here, and then we'll drop it down to the x coordinate. So dropping it down onto the x, so it's minus 3. So you say therefore when y is equal to 7, x is equal to minus 3. If you want, you can verify this, okay? If x is minus 3, so minus 3 minus 3, 9, 9 plus 5, 14 divided by 2, 7. So always verify your answer, okay? But don't get your answer by substituting y over here. You have to draw it from the graph, okay? Next one, x is equal to 3. So if x is 3, we've already got that point. So the answer is definite for us, which is minus 2. But you are expected to draw these lines. If you do not show these lines, 1 mark lost straight away. So here we will say when x is equal to 3, y is equal to minus 2. So we got the two answers. How? Obviously from the graph. And you need to show these two lines, okay? Don't forget that. How are you going to give marks? It's a 4-mark question. So obviously 1 mark for this x, 1 mark for this y, 1 mark for these points if you get them correct, and 1 mark for drawing this line correctly as a collinear line. So that's how you can give 4 marks to yourself. How many of you all got 10 on 10? Brilliant. If you're getting it correct, I am very, very happy. Let's move on to the next one, question 2a. Again, 3 lines have been given. You need to draw them on the graph. Then find the coordinates of the triangles of the 3 lines that they make the triangle, and then their area. So let's go part by part. First equation. Making x as the subject. So minus 2y plus 3. So x comma y. So my y is 0, let's say. X becomes 3, so the point becomes 3 comma 0. If I take y as 1, so minus 2 plus 3 will be 1, so 1 comma 1. If I take y as 2, so minus 4, so minus 1, so minus 1 by 2. So I got my 3 points for the first line. Let's work out the second line as well, and then we will put all the points together on the graph. So this time I'm making y as the subject, so 2y is 3x plus 7. I push 2y on the other side, 7 on this side. So y becomes 3x plus 7 by 2. So again x comma y. So if I take x as 1, it will become 10 divided by 2, possible. So x is 1, so 10 divided by 2 will be 5, so 1 comma 5. Now if I take numbers which are positive, y is going to be very huge and the graph will have to create a bigger one. So let's get into negative numbers now. So if I take x as negative 1, so minus 3 plus 7 will be 4 divided by 2 as 2. And if I take it as minus 3, so minus 3 minus 9 minus 2, so minus 1. So minus 3, minus 1. So I got my 3 points. Last equation, y is minus 1. So this you can draw directly. So let's take the next equation and plot these points. Next graph I mean. So 2a, always 1 centimeter 1 unit. So the first one 3 0 should be here. 1 1 should be here. And minus 1 by 2 should be here. So all 3 points, they look collinear. So let us just join all 3 of them to see how do they look. So that's my first line that I'm going to get. Okay, let's not put arrows because we don't know how much more we'll have to stretch it. The next one 1 by 5. So 1 by 5 should be here. Then minus 1 by 2. So minus 1 by 2 is exactly this point which is already plotted. Minus 3 by minus 1. So minus 3 by minus 1 will be here. Alright. So again they look collinear. So no problem for us. Let's join them and let's see how well do they look. So we got our second line being sorted. Slightly not in collinear. So let me just verify my points again. 1 by 5. So 1 by 5 is alright. Then minus 1 by 2. So minus 1 by 2 slightly I can shift, and minus 3 minus 1. So minus 3 minus 1 seems to be okay. So let me join the 3 points now. Okay, so that's how they will look like. Yeah, the second line. And the last one they said y is equal to minus 1. So y is equal to minus 1. So you have to go on to the y come minus 1 and draw a line from there. So this is the minus 1 of y. So let me draw a line from there itself. Yeah. Write the equations on each of the lines. So this is y is equal to minus 1. This is the first line that we had drawn. So x plus, no, this is the second one. So this is the first one. X plus 2y equals to 3. And this is 3x minus 2y equals to negative 7. So we got our 3 lines. And the triangle is formed as 1, 2 and 3. So what are their points? So the first point that I get, so you say triangle coordinates of triangle is equal to, the first one seems to be minus 1 by 2. The next one is minus 3 by negative 1. And the last one seems to be 6 by negative 1. So we got all the 3 points of the triangle. Now area of the triangle, half into base into height. So half into base starts from minus 3 till 6. So this side it is 6, this side it is 3. So the total is 9. And the height 1 and 3. 1 and 2, so I can take the height as 3. So that should be 27 by 2. So that should be 13.5 square centimeter. I don't know if I am correct. Let me just verify if my answer is alright in terms of the area. I am a little worried about it because the answer seems to be incorrect. What mistake have we done? So this should be 5 plus 3, 8 maybe. So 8 into 3. So 4 3s are 12. Yeah, this is wrong. This point on the graph, since my marker is very thick, I couldn't identify. It is 5 comma minus 1. So therefore this is 5 and this is 3. So our total will be 8. So 2 1s are 4s, so 4 3s are 12 square centimeter. So please take it that way. My bad, because the marker was thick. I'm so sorry about it. How will you give marks to yourself? 6 mark question. So 1 mark for each of the line that you've drawn. 1, 2 and the third line. 1 mark for getting all the coordinates correct. 1 mark for getting the area, that is 12 correct. And 1 more mark you can give maybe to all the coordinates. You can make 2 marks because you have got 3 coordinates here. So if you get 2 coordinates correct, give 1 mark. Third coordinate, give 1 more mark. So that's how you can give 6 marks to yourself. Let's move on to the next one. It was a very good question. 2b. 2b is slightly easy. So let's see how we can work it out. AB is the side of a pentagon, hexagon. First angle you need to find is AOB. So very simple. We will say AB is the side of pentagon, and therefore angle AOB will be 360 divided by 5. So that is 72 degrees. So we got the first one, 72 degrees. The next one we want is OBC here. So we'll first find this. So same 2 steps. BC is a side of hexagon, and therefore angle BOC is 360 divided by 6, that is 60 degrees. And then this will be an isosceles triangle, rather it will become equilateral later on. So in triangle OBC, I can say OB equals to OC, radii of same circle. You don't write reasons, trust me, you'll have to deduct 1 mark straight away, okay? And therefore OBC equals to OCB equals to X. So finally we can say X plus 60 equals to 180, and therefore you can say X is 60. So final answer, therefore angle OBC is 60. How will you mark this particular answer? So first 1 mark when you get 72, next 1 mark when you get this 60, and last 1 mark when you get this 60. It's a 4 mark question, so 1 more mark you will keep for reasons. So if reasons not written, deduct 1 mark straight. So reason number 1, 2, 3, these are all reasons, okay? So if you don't write the reasons, you got to deduct 1 mark straight up. Next one, 3a, again from circles. They say arc APB and BQC are in the ratio 2:3. So I shall say my step 1 as arc APB upon arc BQC as 2/3. Now arc APB basically corresponds to this angle, so angle AOB, and BQC corresponds to this angle, so angle BOC are in the ratio 2:3. So then I shall say therefore, okay, let me write here 3, therefore let angle AOB be 2x and BOC be 3x. So we got these. Now already given to us AOC 150. So AOC is basically AOB plus BOC. So step 5, I will say AOC is 150 equals to 2 plus 3, so 5x. So therefore the value of x will be 30. Now that you got x, this is 2x we said, that is AOB. So we will say AOB is double of 30 straight away, 60 degrees. And likewise BOC will be triple of 30, so that is 90 degrees. So we got AOB, the first thing asked, BOC, the next thing asked, then OBA. So now this is 60, this is 90. OBA is here at the bottom, so you can take this triangle, say that this is isosceles, later equilateral, and get this 60 as well. So you can directly say in triangle OAB, OA equals OB, and therefore angle OAB equals OBA equals X. Okay, let me take a fresh sheet. Alright, so therefore I will say step 11, therefore x plus 60 is 180, and therefore x is 60. So finally I can say therefore OBA is 60 degrees. So we got this bottom angle as 60, OBA the third one. Then OCB, that is here. So same logic, you can say in triangle OBC, OB equals OC, and therefore angle OBC equals to OCB equals to Y. Don't use X again. So Y plus 90 is equal to 180. So your Y will be 45. Okay, and therefore we can say that OCB equals to OBC equals to 45. So we got both these base angles as 45, and finally ABC, so you just have to add these two. So last step, therefore ABC will be 60 plus 45, a total as 105 degrees. Yeah, so good question, lengthy question, and I think this was for a 4 mark, I guess so, or maybe 5 marks. Let me just check. It's a 5 mark question. So you've got 5 parts. So each part we are going to denote 1 mark. So first 1 mark when you get this 60, 90, second 1 mark, third 1 mark OBA, fourth 1 mark ABC, and we also had to find OCB, which is here, so 1 more mark. So 5 marks, okay. You give 5 marks to yourself, but if reasons are not written, deduct 1 mark, so then give only 4 marks. That's how your sum should go about, okay. 3B, another 5 mark question and a good question. You have to find these hidden boxes and also find the relation between X and Y. So before we get the relation, let's get these hidden boxes. For that we'll have to go on to the graph. So you have 3b, again 1 centimeter 1 unit, and luckily you have 3 points already given there. So just plot them. -1, -3, so should be here. Then the next one is 0 by -1, so should be here, and 3 by 5, so 3 by 5. So the 3 points obviously in collinear because they have given already to us. Let's extend those points further on either sides. And now if x is 1, what will be the value of y? So obviously this is the line you're going to draw. So you will say x is 1, y is 1. So the first one we got. If y is -7, so y is -7, so should be here. So we draw a line this way. Y is -7. So what does our x become? Becomes -3. So draw your line, show the arrow. So this is -3. So we got both the missing values that were asked for. Now how to get the relationship between x and y? Very, very important. Okay. So what you do is you say y is equal to mx plus c 2 times. Okay, this is the standard form. Now pick up 1, 2 or 3, any two that you want. Okay, so I'm picking up 1 and 3, and take the values of x and y and substitute them. So -3 m into x -1 plus c. So I will get m going on the other side, c also on the other side, and 3 on this side. So this m becomes positive, negative, and this comes here, so positive. Likewise here, y I'm taking it as 3, x is y is 5, so 5, m into x is 3 plus c. So I will get 3m plus c equals to 5. Take the two equations simultaneously. So 3m plus c equals to 5, c gets cancelled, 4m is equal to 8, so m is equal to half. Substitute this back over here. So 3 into half plus c equals to 5. So c is equal to 5 minus 3 by 2. So 5 2s are 10 minus 3. 1 minute. Have I messed up something? I guess so. So m is half. So 3m goes on the other side, so negative. 5 2s are 10 minus 3, so should be 7 by 2. So you get this, and then again say y is equal to mx plus c. So y as it is, substitute m over here and substitute c over here. So let's see, LCM 2y x plus 7. So my final answer, therefore x minus 2y equals to minus 7 should be the equation. I am not very sure, so just let me look at the answer. It says no, it's incorrect. They say 2x minus y minus 1. So we must have messed up something somewhere. I think here something. This m is fine, so I substituted m over here. So I get 3 by 2 goes on the other side, so negative 3 by 2. 5 2s are 10 minus 3. I don't know. Maybe let's substitute this half over here in this first equation. So half minus c equals to 3. So c goes on the other side, so half minus 3 equals to c. So that will be 1 minus 6 minus 5 by 2. Weird. So both of them are contradictory answers. So we'll have to just wait and again recheck correctly. 8 by 4 is 2. My bad. This is incorrect. Therefore we got everything incorrect. So here it's going to be 2. So 3 2s are 6. So C directly 5 minus 6. So negative 1. Okay. Now that you got your C, you got your M. Let's substitute that over here in the equation. Y is equal to mx plus C. So y is equal to m. M is 2x and C is minus 1. That's your equation. Yeah, I messed up because I took this 8 by 4 as half. Yeah, my bad, sorry. How are you going to give marks to yourself for this question? So first 1 mark, again a 5 mark question. First 1 mark when you draw this line. Next 1 mark for getting this. Third 1 mark for getting this. Fourth 1 mark when you get C and M both, 1 and 2. And final fifth 1 mark when you reach away. So I hope most of you all have got 5 on 5 in this and 30 on 30 in the paper. Please write in the comment section and tell me what marks have you got. I will be delighted to know. I'm sincerely putting a lot of efforts so that your entire portion is revised. Now that this is done, the portion is done. Now we are going to do 2 short prelims, 40 marks with half of portion. So you can prepare yourself and then we'll do 1 full paper. in this week itself. So please prepare yourself well. The links of all the question papers are there down. For the next year standard 10, I am taking up the curriculum plan along with doubt solving sessions along with test series for a cost obviously. So look at the catalog in the link again, click it. If you got any doubts, get in touch with me and I'll be seeing it to you next year for standard 10, helping you online. Until the next video, the next test that we take up, please stay safe, take care, pray for everyone and be honest. Bye.
I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do write your math experience in the comment section. Thank you.